Utu ishiri amaka aya yana noira te ikiana hayera tu unu kuho arata inya hajuna mai te ka Aoi niera tua. Uchi titi hanai ti akahi arata uyana akai tu uhu eniara oro tu ura pa yuru tu ira mahata aralu irata hieta ki iarata iarata kuanara. I'm hearing they're here and I'm feeling their energy in my heart. Correction, I am here.
Yes, this is Khnum, the ram-headed Egyptian god that this
Welcome.
one has recently reacquainted with me, her connection with me.
Beautiful. Does she need more time? I feel like I'm holding your energy and I feel you in my heart space.
Yes, one moment, please. I'm recalibrating now. Tai sia ko he sakaito he si ko tia ya suko ya he suko itia ko tia yes ko tia ya to ko ya tia ya to ko tia ya tia to ko ya ho se kata ya tia 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 ko to ya yes ko ya tia ya ho se ku tia tu ki tu ku tu ku tu ku tu ku tu ku tia ya to ko ya itia to ko to ya Hosia koya ya siko ya ya siko ya ya siko ya ya hosia ito ya ya tokoto ya ya sikoto ya ho ya hia ko ya ya siko tia ya sikoto ya ya tia hosia o toko ya ya sikia o kia hia ya sikoto to ya ya hosia ko ya ya sikoto Hia sia ko ia sia kia sukuto ia tia i husia ko i te aia tia hu ia sakata ia ko ia i sikia husia kuto ia sia u ko ia i sika to ia ho ia hito ia tia i to ko ia Hosia ko ia sika to etia hitia ko etia ia hosia ko ia tia io ko tia ikia ito ko tia isikita ia ta ia to ia sikata ia hoia tia io ko etia ia hiesuko tia hito Hiesukota etuko etia hita etia yuto ya hi kuya tia ya etuko etia i sikia hu etia ko etia itia hosika eto etia i siko tia etia hituko Hesiku tia ko tia kia i tuko tia i siku i tiki to i tia i tuko tia ho tikia to tia ko tia i tia i tia suku anchor in the energies of the sun. So ko ya tia I suku to hia hu ke tia ko tia I sikia ko tu ia tia I tu I sikia tu I kia I tu hia suku ya hia tu kia tu ia sikia. I was calling in Ra's energies.
I feel like I was going through that same physical body raising vibration at the same time that Susan was, and was experiencing a lot of, and still am, a lot of pressure in my crown on the right side over my ear and behind and through, as well as clearing in the heart and pressure within the head, almost like both sides.
Yes, yes, right. She is experiencing pressure on either side.
What is this pressure?
Upgrading your pineal gland.
Is this for all of us that's happening?
Yes, all that are open to receiving may experience this activation, that are here now or later when watching this transmission.
Beautiful, thank you. And is she in a better spot at this point to be able to talk further?
Yes.
So I've noticed that you came up when we were talking about our trip to Ireland. Can you tell me about the Egyptian energies in Ireland and how that's connected, please?
It is more your Egyptian connection that you both hold, that you will be bringing to that area. So my presence in her dream was more symbolic of what you will be bringing to that area, that energy, to clear the land, to connect with the nature people, to the ancient earth dragons in that area, that you will be anchoring in more light codes to that region. You will be doing clearing of the old energies for Gaia, transmuting them, bringing in the higher vibrational light into her. That this is part of the work that you were both called to do together.
Beautiful.
But you have an Egyptian connection to me through your connections to Isis, as Isis priestesses, as the sister of Isis. For I often was involved in rituals involving the fertility of the land, involving bringing in energetic support to the growth of the plant life, growth of the food in that region by bringing in the fertility of that came from the Nile on an annual basis to fertilize these lands, that these rituals are in support or similar to the work that Isis and her priestesses were doing during that time. It was also, bringing in these healing energies to the earth to to make it the most productive, the most fertile, the most abundant to support humanity at that time.
So we've been advised a particular area in Northern Ireland. However, we have friends that are in Southern Ireland. I was told that it didn't matter where we went as long as we were there. Do you feel and sense that same recommendation?
Yeah, I'm feeling that both areas are possibilities for you to travel to, that both need your energies. You may also send your energies remotely as well, even if you are unable to go there physically. Similar to what you did last year for Mount Shasta, bringing in the snow for her peak. I say her as she is part of Gaia, or the mountain.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm saying that neither is one is better than the other. I would say continue to follow your inner calling, your inner guidance. Continue to tap in and listen in to, if you are drawn to specific towns, if you're drawn to specific ancient sites where the nature people reside, where they need your assistance. Continue to ask these questions in your daily meditations, in your daily connections with spirits. Continue to ask the questions and listen to what your higher guidance is drawn to. For there are many regions that you will be called to assist with this type of work. And it may not only, it won't, I should say, only be next year. It will be for many years to come. So even don't picture in your mind that if you go to one place and not the other, that it is a lost opportunity. For you will be going back to the United Kingdom region, going back to other areas that you are called to on other trips, that this won't be a singular occurrence or singular opportunity to go to this region, this area.
Thank you. Rosangela was wanting to know, does she also have a connection to you and or Isis?
For Isis, I am getting that yes, you had a connection to her. I'm feeling that you held a priestess role, not in the same lifetime as Isis, but in her lineage, in the Hathor lineage, the Isis lineage, that you had a later incarnation as an Isis priestess following her teachings. As for me, I am getting that no, you did not have a direct connection with me, though indirectly you practice similar rituals as to what I practice. So we do have similarities in that respect, but not a shared lifetime. But we experience many many of the same types of cultural rituals, cultural aspects in that Egyptian culture, but not in a shared incarnation.
Can you explain what this heart energy that's moving, where I feel like I'm being stabbed in the center of my chest?
Yeah, this one is feeling
It's the same.
heart clearing energy, or feeling the energy rising from my activation.
Is that
It
more for
was
Kundalini energy?
Yeah, it wasn't only for the pineal, it was also to help release any of the energies wearing upon you, weighing you down, anything that needed to be, anything of a denser nature that needed to be transmuted. Hosia kitoya tia sukoi ha sikia hoki ha hikia hikia hosikitia koya ya sukoya kia koya hia hosikia I. Let your hearts be released now. Sukoya I tukoya I hisia koya I tukoya I sikia hia to hia kia. Connect to the Divine Mother of all. Sia ko ha sia ko he siku tia ia sikia ho he zia I to ya tia ho ya tia hiu ia he zia I to ko I ho sia ko tia hu is he sia I to ko ya hi sikia ho ha sia ko to ya sikia o kia he sia I. You are all one with the Divine Mother Sophia. So ko ya tia ho sekaya toya ya sequoia ya tia o hia sia koya I. You all hold her key code sia koya I of the Divine Feminine. So te I ho sia ki. These are rising within you. Hia to kia koya ya sia ko hia zia I hia koya for okay I to activate these energies in others. Sequoia tia sequoia sequoia to tia hosia you ya sequoia ya sikia. You are all activators of these energies. Awaken this in your consciousness now. Sakaya toya ya sequoia ya sikia. Bring these energies to the surface. Into your conscious awareness to a greater extent. So Hosia koya sia koya dia hosia koya sia ko dia koya dia hosia kuto ya dia siu dia o hiazo ya to ya dia to kuto ya hosia ko dia ya sia ko dia hosikia to ya dia yo sika hosia koe seko hushakoa 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 hosia koe tia hitoia I hosia kotia I sukutua pushika.
Thank you for helping us move that energy. I've
You are
also
welcome.
experienced recently this weird binding on my one ankle, my left ankle. Can you see if there's, is that myself slowing myself down, or is that creator slowing me down to say, wait?
I'm feeling like it's a residual energy from a past incarnation where you had an ankle, you had a chain, an ankle brace.
Yes, that's how I That's how I see it. I had it on both and I freed my right foot, but not my left.
Yeah, I'm seeing the visual of some residual energy there that you need to clear, that you need to release that experience, release that from your being. Would you
Yes,
like
and
assistance
I
with
would
this?
love to have assistance. I've been working on it for 2 weeks and it's loosened, but it hasn't shifted.
I will send a powerful beam of light to break your chains.
Blessings to you, blessings. I claim this freedom in my left ankle. I am free. I am no longer bound. I am that I am, and so it is.
I see you sprinting now, enjoying glee. You are free, you are free, you are free.
Thank you. Now, as we're always doing these cleansing and clearing works, a few nights ago, I did a cord cutting, and the cord cutting, I heard, who am I being, like, who am I releasing? Like, who are these cords, like these past cords? And I heard my sisters, but the pain that showed up in my heart, I feel like it was past energy lives, not just current energy lives, and that more than likely my actual sisters in this life have probably been other sisters in other lives where we've changed roles and positions and the game within the play, right? Within the play. And so I thought, well, that had to have been more than one lifetime that I cleared to release that energy from. And I'm usually pretty correct when I get those like intuition, when like what I cleared and what it was. But what, do you see that same thing?
Yeah, within your soul families, within your ancestral lineages, you are being called at this time to clear energies from many timelines, from many incarnations. And yes, you do often play different roles, switching roles with other members of your soul family that I feel like you've changed roles, perhaps switching roles as perhaps being a mother or father figure in other lifetimes. But yes, you can through intention clear energies, and yes, from multiple lifetimes, from your entire ancestral line, for all beings within your different galactic race families, that you are being called to do this work now. This is of utmost importance in order to continue to raise your vibration on this planet, is letting go of all these different denser aspects, denser energies
Yes.
that aren't just from the earth plane, aren't just from earthly lifetimes, they are from your galactic lifetimes as well. It is part of your releasement of any karmic patterns from all of your lifetimes to help raise up your vibration and the vibration of Gaia for the collective, since, as you know, your physical vessel on this plane is composed of the DNA from many, many different races that went into your creation as the human race, that it all needs to be cleared, transmuted, released into a higher dimensional frequency, a higher density.
Beautiful. So I know that we've been working, all of us, with our white magic. And I know, if I recall correctly, that we have reached that 50% and are at the quote unquote testing stage. Have any of us actually started or began our testing?
Yes, I feel that you and Susan are both beginning your testing phase. You are, I would say, more around the 54-55% range in that general area. For Rosangela, I'm getting 38% in the heart chakra for the white magic. For David, I'm getting like 44%, 45%, getting both numbers. So right in that range of the heart chakra.
And how is our dear beloved Gaia's white magic? Where's her percentage at now?
Getting around 25% is overall, as far as white magic that is available to the collective to be in active use.
Beautiful. Rosangela has a question. Rosangela, will you go ahead and ask your question?
Yes. Hello, Khnum. I do have a question that, to my understanding, that we all come together and we do get together in this lifetime as a family or friends or groups because of karmic situations as well. So my question is, what is our mission as a group? Because what I'm feeling lately is that there is one single mission that's gonna we're going to have to pay a lot of attention as a group, and that we are going to have to go through and do something together. And that's something that's going to come shortly. That's what I'm getting. Is there something like that in the process of our ascension that we're going to have to do soon?
There will be a great awakening coming. And your purpose at this time is to, first and foremost, being the loving beings that you are, to help the awakening ones, to help those that will be in great confusion with the shift, the event, as you've been hearing about more recently, that you should be prepared at all times for this influx of high vibrational light from the galactic central sun that will be a rude awakening for some that aren't prepared, that aren't physically, mentally, spiritually aware of what's coming or accepting of what's coming. For they will perhaps be standing around in confusion, looking for guidance, looking for where to go next. And those of you that are aware, those of you light workers that have been on your enlightenment path for a while now, will be able to come to the aid of these individuals to help soothe their souls, provide them with love, nurturing, and wisdom that you have to share through your experiences, through what you have always come, what you have already come to know about your inner reality, about who you truly are, where you come from, and to assist with first contact, assist with this grand meeting that is being planned with your galactic brothers and sisters. For some may be in fear of this, but you know better. You know our true nature, those from different galactic areas within the multiverse, within your universe and others, that are all waiting to assist humanity with loving intent, most of us, that you will be able to guide these confused souls that will feel lost, that will feel separate from others that are different from them. But you will be able to let them know that we are all one, that we are all one in the all that is, within Creator, within Mother, Father, God, that there is no separation, there is nothing to fear with our connection, for we are only here to assist them, that you will be the voice of reason, the voice of clarity, that those that resonate with your energies will connect with your assistance. There still may be others that wish to stay in the mental state that they are in, that wish not to awaken, that will fight against this influx of light. And so there will be many that will choose to exit, will choose to leave the planet, and that this is something that you should be aware of and accept, and send them love, send them acceptance, that there is nothing wrong with any free will choice that you make. That is part of your chosen experience. That is what you wish to have within your lifetime on this planet, with any lifetime on this or any planet it is. But in this realm, you make your free will choices and direct your experiences based on those choices, and that this is what this life stream, this experience of being human is all about. So whatever happens, stay in your heart, stay in your loving presence, hold the light for others, for your brothers and sisters that are human or otherwise, that you will continue to connect with in the galactic realms. That's the more that you can come together in love, peace, harmony, and bring that to the collective energies, hold that within your being, and focus on your own experience, not on what is unfolding in the outer perspectives, the outer opinions in the mass media, in things that you hear. Stay within your heart space and let it guide you, let it inform you, any decisions that you choose to make that affect your own existence and how you move forward within it.
Thank you.
You are welcome, dear one.
David, do you have a question?
Not sure right now because I'm
Okay. I have a question about our soul family. How many of the actual members of our soul family have I met in this lifetime?
Are you referring to your human soul
Yes.
family?
Humans, yeah, human soul family, that they're here, I'm here, and we've connected, similar to Susan, David, and I all being connected, being part of the soul family, and others with our channeling group and our light groups, our light worker groups.
So you have your primary soul family, where you have your closer connections, where you play more intimate roles in different lifetimes. And then there are other soul families, other soul groups that can play a more minimal role or shorter experiences within your lifetime that you can intersect with. And so it can be any infinite number of connections that you can make. But within your, let's say, within your primary soul group, let's put it that way, I'm getting the number 26 total. And but then there can be, you will have many other connections with other beings from other soul groups that are in close resonance with your own, that will play a more peripheral role in your life, or that you will connect with to assist, such as those that will be awakening, for example, that you will work with as part of your spiritual mission. And those can go into the thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands, depending on how far your reach is with your work. But as far as your primary soul group, let's see. I feel like you've connected with maybe around 18 so far, as far as your more closer relations, family relations.
Yes, very cool. I've been told that I'm on several councils, and I'm often waking up in the morning from dreams where I'm at schools or coming from meetings. And how many councils am I actually on?
You are on the Galactic Council of Light with this dear one. She already knows this, but I see that you are also present on this council.
I actually did know that one.
You do also do your Girk-Fitnir work in astral on the stargates, in learning telepathy, learning channeling, assisting others with these skills. Your work on Polano with the hybrid children, the hybrid families, preparing stargates, and work with your dragons on the ley lines and the grids. And so you are just both becoming aware of this connection with the Galactic Dragon Collective and other dragon clans as your dragon priestess lifetimes. You're connected to these different dragon family groups from ancient connections that you've had with them. I'm getting for you also the Council of Nine. You have a connection with them that you may want to explore. And
then
of course, you're aware of your Syrian collective connections, which isn't really a council. I should correct that, but and of course, the ninth dimensional white lines of Lyra, which is a collective as well. So I'm getting mainly it's the Arcturian Council, the Council of Nine, and this is the first one, the Council of Light. What was the first council I mentioned?
The first one that you mentioned, the Galactic Council of Light.
Galactic Council of Light. Sorry. This brain is a bit tired at the moment. So
she's doing amazingly. And are the dragons that you mentioned that I work with, how many of them are dragons that are like working with me directly? Is it collectives, or they are soul dragons, or is Frederick a soul dragon? Or kind of curious about the dragons and the soul dragons.
yes, I'm getting Frederick is a soul dragon. Or soul guardian dragon.
And Pele, is she also? Or she's a guide?
Pele is more of a guide or an aspect. But she is there to lend her energies with your mission. But you will both connect in more and channel more with the Galactic Dragon Collective. And this will help increase your knowledge about their connection with the Dragonfly Collective, how they work with the Dragonfly Collective. So spend some time connecting with them through meditation, through channeling, through your automatic writing, whatever works the best for you individually.
Am I also part of Ashtar Command then?
I'm getting a yes.
Yeah, I had that I'm on ship there, so whatever that means. I have a feeling because we're creator beings that we can be many things at all times. And so, which is why we're on several councils and being involved in many projects around the universe, in assisting with creation.
Yes, you of course know that there is no time, that your multidimensional selves can all exist simultaneously in many different realms, having many different experiences, even though you aren't consciously aware of them in this realm, that you have the power within your being to spread yourself thinner than most. I believe that is a term that humans like to use, but you have such powerful you are such powerful beings that you are able to to handle some of the most difficult circumstances throughout the universe or in different dimensions.
I see. Rosangela is also wondering about her connections with the councils and Ashtar as well.
For Ashtar, I'm getting a no. For the Galactic Council of Light, I'm getting a yes. For the Galactic Federation of Worlds, I'm getting a yes. The Council of Nine, I'm getting a no. And the Arcturian Council, I'm getting a no. Let's see if there's any other councils. That's all I'm receiving at this time.
Thank you. And I'm sure Susan has questions in her mind's eye that she would also like to have answered.
One moment. She worked with me in my rituals. She learned from me. We had a close, loving relationship during our lifetime together. That she feels this loving connection that we share within her heart. That she should continue to connect with me through the heart during her meditations. Take time aside to meditate every day, to go within, to expand your heart energies to your galactic families, to myself, to other members of her galactic family who wish to share their love with her, that wish to connect. You can send your heart energies through intention out to your galactic families. Envision this love and light coming and flowing from your hearts out to all your family members from all your different lifetimes and many different races. You can send your love, send your light, send healing, clearing for your ancestors, for your families, for your loved ones, for they wish to connect with you in this way, for they wish to receive this healing, this clearing of dense energies that they carry, that you can provide this assistance through your prayers, through your healing intentions. So do not only focus on your global healing work, your global healing intentions, also focus on sending galactic healing beyond the earth, beyond the universe, even to the multiverse, to all that is, all that needs assistance, all that needs your love, all that needs your healing. Be the transmuters, the activators, the awakeners. That is part of your purpose here, not only within your own lives, not only within Gaia, but for all of creation.
Yes, I'm so glad that you said that, because I've actually found myself automatically doing that this whole last month. And I thought it's really interesting how I feel called to focus on healing my galactic families, and also to, especially at night when it's, you know, dark out and you can see the stars and the planets. And even though sometimes I can't see them, I'll find myself reaching out to my galactic families in the universe and sending out light and love. So it's such a beautiful moment to recognize that.
But it also assists with your own heart clearing. So some of the movement within your heart area, these pains that you've been feeling that have been coming to the surface, that have been rising up within you, are connected to these prayers that you've been sending to your galactic families. For you, of course, had a role in some of the karmic patterns in different lifetimes with the beings within your galactic families. So you are not only clearing yourself, you are also clearing them through forgiveness, through compassion, for love, and in releasing any of these old energies that you still hold, these old densities that you can also, in addition to sending your love, send forgiveness, not only to yourself, but to others, to help reintegrate your soul fragments, reintegrate your awarenesses of these ancient connections, and bring it back into your consciousness, bring it back into all that you are, to become a more integrated whole, if you will.
Yes, very much understood. You know, I recently had a channeling where I was told that I was connected to Venus and a galactic nine dragon collective called Jusray, but spelled Jusr. Does that resonate as accurate?
I'm getting that, yes, you did have lifetimes with some of the members of this collective, that you have that you are connected with their dragon energies. I'm getting both blue and red energies. There's some watery type energies, as well as fiery energies, which, as you know, you hold both of these energies. You have both some watery aspects connecting with the water dragons, for example, and the volcanic energies of the fire dragons of Pele.
Yes.
So this collective 9 dragons, they hold different representatives of different dragon energies, different dragon clans. But I'm feeling you're most connected to like the blue, that cooler energy, and the fiery red energy.
Is that where my connection to Quanon comes from?
I'm getting that Quanon is part of this collective.
Ah, I put it all together.
And that you've had lifetimes with Kwanon. And that is why you have lifetimes on Venus, I should say, with Kwanon, and that is why you have, Bob, have chosen your respective connections with Kwanon in this lifetime to bring that energy into the planet, as well as
Love energy.
your fire and your fiery energy. Yes. So that is very loving energy, very fluid, very connected to the emotional body, your emotional body that you have in this lifetime.
It was also suggested to me to do shadow work and to ask for angels of valor and or angels that you normally would think of as angels you don't want to connect with, to assist me with experiencing the shadowlands or the darker side of myself. Is that really a part of my, I don't feel like it's my mission, but I mean, I know I'm always clearing, as are anybody, right?
I'm getting that that can be an option for some, but I'm feeling it was a misguidance for yourself, that I don't feel that this is necessary for this life experience. For you have other ways of transmuting your shadow energies, of releasing them, that you do not need to dive into the depths of that shadow realm, that shadow energy on the earth plane for your life experience, that is a choice, but I don't feel that is relevant for you and your life experience.
Okay, good. I was intuitively garnering that same feeling. And then lastly, it seems the conversation of sexual energy and the use of it, or calling it to self, or connecting in with it, is being brought up, not just to myself, but to several others. It seems to be like a conversation that is coming up. Is there information that you want to share for this group, or for any that may be watching, regarding that?
Yeah, it's about coming into your divine feminine power, your creator self, your creator power, that it is coming more back into humanity's awareness to balance out the divine masculine and divine feminine within your being. So it's finding that balance, and part of that is restoring that feminine power aspect within yourselves and bringing that into balance within the masculine. And as you're aware, you are this is part of both of your purpose, is to assist women and men to find this balance in their lives, to find this balance in their male-female relationships with each other, but also within themselves. For you all hold both energies within your being. And due to the past patriarchal cultures on the planet, that some of that awareness, that knowledge of the mother goddess, of the mother energy, mother creator energies, the fertility within the creation of life that you hold within your creative energies, that is what the truth of your sexual energy is about, that has been hidden, that has been attempted to be repressed, reduced, that power that you hold within you has been manipulated. But it is about taking that power back, taking that control back, expressing freely your creative energies and letting those energies flow. That is not, that sex is just one aspect of creation that is part of the natural energies, the Kundalini energies that rise within you, that you feel flowing within you. Once you release the blockages and allow these impulses to arise within you and to allow yourself to feel them without shame, without inhibition, without restriction, and trusting that this is your divine connection to Creator. This is your creative aspects expressing within you from your divine source, that this is the Divine Mother expressing her energies through you, that there is no shame in this, there is no guilt, no sin, no restrictions, inhibitions, all of these labels that have been placed upon these natural energies within you, that it is time to release these. It's time to let these old definitions go that have been placed upon you from birth, that have restricted your power, that have held you down, that have made you feel like that this is something to fear within yourself, when it is a natural part of you. It is a natural part of you that needs to be brought back into the integration of who you are, the authentic part of you, the authentic energies that rise within you, the natural expressions of fertility within yourself. But it isn't just fertility as far as giving birth to human life. It is fertility in your creative expressions and letting these creative impulses and energies just flow within you in joy, in unlimited expression, in freedom, because you are all free sovereign beings. You are all here to express the fullness of who you are without any limitation, without being held back in any way. That it is time to let the old programming, the old definitions that have been placed upon you, that are false, that are untrue, that are not in alignment with the high vibration that is rising within you. So release these things now, release these old cultural beliefs now that no longer serve you, and allow yourself the fullness of the divine goddess, the divine God within you, the creator self within you, rise up and be in its full expression. Be the love and joy and divine creator that you are in truth.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for that divine insights. So needed. So needed.
Yes.
And Susan and I have also had this conversation about how we will be helping the divine feminine, and that is also part of our work, with providing women the freedom to, and men, the freedom to be who they are and to be able to express their energy, minus the guilt and shame and the, being held down and all of that, all the labels that you just, said that are out there.
It's all about coming back together in sacred union.
Yes.
Within your being, as well as in partnership with others.
Right.
In loving connections.
Right. And the loving connection doesn't necessarily mean it needs to end in a physical act per se.
Exactly.
But, right.
It's recognizing the divine in another and sharing that loving connection.
Beautiful. So I've noticed that when I channel, that my images are vague. they sometimes show up. So is the clearing that you did for my pineal gland and for any others that are working on their channeling, will that be effective to help them that when they're channeling, that they can see the image of who they're channeling, and then also to see like those little mini videos that show up? I've had them a few times. So
Yes, it will open up their third eye. It will open up their inner sight, their inner vision, and their external vision if they have that natural ability, or they can open it further. But yes, so it will open up that inner and outer vision to be able to see more from spirit in their channeling work, their healing work. It will open that inner sight to a greater degree, as well as outer sight.
Beautiful. And I'm hearing light language to be given to you, to share with you. I speak from the heart. And I offer you my love. It has been too long, my brother. Our gracefulness and sharing of our abilities and light and love for Gaia and the peoples of this earth. Continue life after life. Blessings.
Blessings to everyone.
And I honor you in my love.
I honor you as well.
If there's anything else that you want to share.
Yes, I will end with a blessing, and then I will go. This will help further open your hearts, open your minds, release any blocked energies within you to let them be transmuted. To sika to dia iti kia o sikataya o sikataya yo to ye iti ko to ya sikia I o sikia I to te ya ko te ya iti ya ko sikia o ko te kia yes ko to ya iti yo di hozia ko ya ti ya hito ya hito ko te ti yes ya Hosia kutu ia tia kui tuia tuia Heza kutu ia sia kutu ia siku tia Hosia ku tia ia kia ia sukutu ia tia u itia Hosia ku tia ia sukutia u kia tia I tutuia Hosia yukutuia ia sia kuia tia sukutu Hiezu kia tuia ya kia utsika dia I tuia ya tuti tira kia tuia ya sikia usika husikia usia tia itukuia I husa kuitia itu dia sikia tutuia isko Tutsikia, tutuia, sikutuia, si tuitia, kutia, hosia, kututia, sikutuia, tia, huia, hia, sukutia, hia, sikia, Huasikia, may the fire alight within your hearts. Kotaya, tukoya, hiasia, ko, and burn brightly within you. So atiai, tukoya, sukutu, hiasikia, to bring light to the world. Sato, hiasia, kia, hiasikia, hiasikia, as bright as the sun. Tuhoya, hiasikia, huasikia, Hosia to tia sikia hokia hitokoya. Oh, blessings to all that receive this activation.